Real Pod Newscast with Levon Putney with a quick check on what's going on. So here's my man to get into it.
What's up? Thanks for listening as we head into the weekend. College football conference championship games this time around. I've been on Netflix this past week watching the first 4 of this final season of Stranger Things. Man, it's been so long since the last season aired. I forgot the plot, character names, but eventually came back to me. And I guess Stranger Things for me was seeing them all grown now. Also, just watched the first episode of that Diddy documentary that 50 Cent was executive producer of. And man, it's Albie Sure Beef over Kim Porter and this thing with Eric Sermon over the mother of Puffy's oldest son. All news to me. And this doc may end up being the talk of the holidays.
My favorite stories of the day.
A burglar broke into an Ashland, Virginia area liquor store overnight last Saturday, and no workers were there. It was closed, but the burglar still went for the bottom shelf instead of the special expensive stuff on the top shelf. Yeah, the Associated Press is reporting this drunken bandit then smashed bottles and left liquor all over the floor, made a ceiling tile collapse even, and at some point made his way to the bathroom, where he fell out. And when workers came in the next day, they found him in the bathroom, still laid out, sleeping off that buzz. Now, the worker took pictures and shared them with the AP, and Real Pod will definitely post them on the show's social media feeds because it was a raccoon. And everybody needs to see how a raccoon gets tore up from the floor up, which is also how he left that liquor store, by the way, trashed a couple aisles. Again, pictures posted on Surreal Pod social media feeds. That drunk raccoon laid out next to a toilet should be a meme by now. And as long as we're on animals, somebody's cat broke loose on a Southwest Airlines flight. The New York Post ran a story on it using accounts from people on the flight who did what we do nowadays when crazy goes down. They shot video and posted it.
It's now out in the cabin.
Now, by that point, showing the flight attendant walking up the aisle with the charcoal-colored kitty in his arms, petting it like Dr. Evil petting his in Austin Powers. It was pretty chill, too, the cat was, in the arms of a stranger. Eventually, the owner stood up and claimed the cat, which are allowed on Southwest flights, as long as the owner pays the $125 fee each way and keeps it in a carrier small enough to fit under the seat, which the Post is saying was the case here. Its door just somehow unlocked, and the cat felt like taking a stroll down the aisle. The flight attendants joked about it on the intercom. You know, passengers got a laugh. You can hear that. The cat got to stretch for a bit. Everybody's happy. That's a Thanksgiving flight for you. Well, here's one featuring a Cybertruck, a hammer, and a pair of underwear. I know, random. And let's start with the draws, because Fox 13 News in Tampa, Florida, did not explain why some guy's dirty drawers were found stuck inside a partly torn off front fender, along with some rocks. That fender belonged to a Cybertruck that the Pinellas County Sheriff's said was parked outside a 26-year-old man's home, and that Tesla truck was a mess. Besides the torn fender, Fox 13 is saying damage included a smashed rearview mirror, a GPS monitor, and a driver's side sun visor, both snatched out. The dealer tag also taken out. Yeah, dealer tag and GPS monitor, as in the Cybertruck was only supposed to be taken out for a 30-minute test drive. 2 days later, the dealer tracked it down 2 Fridays ago by going to the man's house who took it for that test drive. And there, they saw it, checked the truck's video footage once they got into it and say the man, well, he had a hammer and used it to nail that Cybertruck over and over, destroyed the rearview mirror's camera, but obviously not the video, which is now being used against the 26-year-old in a court of law. Grand theft auto, criminal mischief charges, back in a moment. But before the break, a word from the Jams Podcast.
Blazing the best hip-hop, R&B, reggae, soca.
You can download the Jams Podcast Mix for free. Just Google search Jams Podcast Mix.
It's Jams Hour Mix with Greg H.
Arrested for throwing a freak-off party?
Or for being video recorded relieving yourself on a teen girl in bed? The law firm of McCracken and Butts is the team for you.
Call McCracken and Butts at 212-555-5555. That's 212...
And now for the world around us.
This is why I love me some Dua Lipa, tacos, hot sauce, and margaritas. That is what the British singer is serving at a pop-up restaurant she opened this past Monday in Mexico City as a way to market her 3-day concert tour stop there. The AP is reporting the pop-up popped up inside of an existing taqueria in an upscale neighborhood there in the city. 3 types of tacos: pork rind Houdini taco, a flank steak Taco Maria, and a cheesy beef barbecue Radical Optimism taco. Sounds delicious to wash down with margaritas, beer, or cucumber and lemon water. Delicious. The AP is saying fans had to register, though, to buy this tasty-sounding food. The entire menu is priced at around $14 or 249 pesos. Also comes with a gift bag. Includes napkins, a hat, and a calendar featuring Dua Lipa. Pretty please. Well, police in New Zealand have been waiting for a guy in Auckland to poop out a Fabergé pendant so they can prove he stole it from a local jewelry store last Friday. The 32-year-old never got away. The AP is reporting cops came in and arrested dude because workers called him, since they say he opened his pie hole and dropped an ornate Fabergé octopus pendant down his throat. That pendant is said to be inspired by an old James Bond octopusy and said to be also worth 33,000 New Zealand dollars or 19 grand here in the U.S. They've been waiting for a $19,000 boo-boo. Ate it last Friday and not out as of Wednesday. That octopus has tentacles, maybe helping us stay up the chute. Oh, Buddy, a reindeer named Buddy, who was acting more like Santa's dasher when Buddy dashed off from a Christmas celebration last Saturday in Formby, Merseyside, England. Police officers, Coast Guard officers, and members of the Royal Marines went out chasing after Buddy the reindeer, who had good hiding skills, I guess. He was spotted here and there, but went missing at a point, and that's when organizers got worried and called everybody to help find it. Early the following Sunday morning, they found Buddy chilling on a local beach. All that reindeer wanted was a little sand in his hoof toes, and he got to lay down and take a nap right there on the sand. So may have some good dreams after the vet gave him a sedative so they could take Buddy back safely. Back in
Hey, I can think again.
When your gray matter has too much gray and not enough that matters, you need Liquid Braino. Available in regular and Limpa.
Oh my God, baby, thanks.
If you want to tone those muscles up for the beach or poolside, have I got the goods for you.
I was just gonna buy a workout kit.
The Workout Kit. 2 durable, super strong bands guaranteed not to break.
Wait, is this it?
2 bars also guaranteed not to break. What's
up with what's going down, though?
Yeah, because I almost thought it would be felching, but nope. The Oxford Dictionary's word of the year are words, actually plural. Rage bait. The editors at Oxford University Press just rage baited me with that, since this is word singular of the year, not words, word. But yeah, the editors put out word that rage bait was the appropriate pick because of all the drama in the world, social problems and concerns about all the lies, actual fake news, and info posted online. For the record, Oxford defined rage bait as online content deliberately designed to elicit anger or outrage by being frustrating, provocative, or offensive, typically posted in order to increase traffic to or increase engagement with a particular web page or social media account. Translation: people are thirsty for attention, and they all know us humans will hold up traffic to look at a wreck, we'll listen to somebody we hate just to be mad at them, and we'll snap to attention if somebody says or posts something sexual. It's how I learned RFK Jr. is poetic. He had a lot of us searching online, and I'm not sure I wanted to know what I ended up knowing, but I know years from now I'll still remember RFK teaching me what I thought the word of the year should be. Rage bait did not do that. Clickbait did.
Feel like jelly. All I wanna do is pass out on your belly. I love you cause you're big and loose. I love that big caboose. So jump on me, baby, like a big bull moose. And I got pillars for your kneecaps. Stoop down, baby, let me back you up.
Ooh, slammy.
Stoop down, baby, let me back you up.
Hit it and split it.
Now stoop down, baby, let me jack you up.
And that's it. for another Real Pod newscast. Thanks as always for listening, and please hit me up with any comments or complaints. I'd love to hear them all. Also, please follow the show on social media if haven't already, and if have, thank you. Have a great weekend, everybody. Back on Tuesday.
This has been the Real Pod Newscast with Levon Putney from Show Enough Productions. And for more, hit up the website, realpodnewscast.com. That's real with 2 E's. This is Big Daddy Marty Allen. Thanks for listening.
Show enough.